Okay, I'm just waiting to see what it's going to do. That's one of the things with live is like, is it going to act up that day? Or the connection? Good grief. Hey, Janet. I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting to see who comes back. That's I was saying, which I don't know why, because I know I was going to have to repeat it because I was talking when nobody was here. But that's one of the things with lives. The weather here has still been kind of crazy. The temperature is cool, but thunderstorms and then just the humidity, and so I don't know if that's something to do with it or not. I don't know. But the other day in the members only live, was that the other day? No, Saturday. It was acting up that day too. My end was running, but their end wasn't. But then when I watched it back, it did actually cut me off in between me leaving and coming back. So I don't know. So how's your day going, Janet? It's just us here right now. How are you? Oh my gosh. Oh, does it? Hey, Alexandria, thank you for coming back. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I think YouTube is just doing something. Because even if it was the weather, all of us are in different places. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So it can't be. Or maybe it can be. I don't know. So I'm still just giving time for more people to come, finishing the face, and then I'm going to jump into these two palettes. Hi, Bri. And I'm sweating already, y'all. I had my thermostat set high because I had my windows open because it's only like 40. I mean, no, it's like 70 something outside, like 73, and it felt really good in here. But I know I sweat when I sit by these lights. And so I put the AC on. I have the thermostat, I think, set on 74. Oh, I was great. That ain't open yet. So I think today is a Thursday, quote unquote Thursday. Hi, Tron. Set product on deck. Yep, we're going to set the product on my face. So what was I going to say? So it's showing like a lot of people in here, but I don't think they're my regular people. I don't think they're the trolls. This is so crazy. Because usually I don't even have this many people in my life. It's showing 22. And then it just dropped to 15. I think YouTube is still acting up. Or maybe they're putting in bots. Hey, Janessa, it's still acting up. Because just a couple seconds ago, it said 22 people, and then it jumped down to 15. I do think... Hi, Life with Annabelle. We did have some not so good trolls. But I think they left already. Wu-Tang! Protect Your Neck. That's one of my favorite old school groups. How are you doing? You were here before, weren't you? Or am I just thinking of when I was listening to Wu-Tang songs? Like the other day. Because I listen to stuff like almost every day. So have you been here before? Or am I just flashbacking? You're new? Oh, Annabelle's new. Okay. Wu-Tang Slang, are you new? Because for some reason I think you've been here before. Oh, I'm just thinking that. Sometimes I do that. I be tripping. I acknowledge that. Sometimes I'm a role model and sometimes I am not. For real. I'm going to move this so I can move the mirror closer to where y'all are. Wu-Tang Slang. Did you see the Wu-Tang show? I think it was on Hulu, I think. Did you see the movie that they did? Well, not the real members, but Sort of like how NWA did Straight Outta Compton. They did a movie. You might have dropped by. Did you see that movie they did? Just asking what are you going to... Oh, let me backtrack. We were on here earlier and YouTube was acting up, so I left and restarted it. So we're using we're in my Pat McGrath Labs Mothership number 12 Petalmorphosis Plus series. And the plus is we're pairing this with different palettes. And I do have some already on my channel. And I do have some more to do. And so we're going to be pairing Petalmorphosis with Natasha Denona Circo Loco. And these are what they look like together. And so, but do check out my channel if you want to see other looks I've done with Petalmorphosis. But that's what we're going to be doing today. But I am just doing my base face first today. Yeah, so this is just a makeup. Planner makeup. Pick this at random. Number 10, deep level 10 from House Labs. Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But you know what? It took me like forever. Like I knew who ODB was, what his character. Excuse me, I knew who Raekwon's character was, and I knew who RZA's character was, but I didn't know who anybody else was. So I was watching it like, okay, who's who? It took me forever to like realize like who they were supposed to be. But I enjoyed it. And what I found interesting is, I don't know if you saw it, but it was like the making of or something, the making of the Wu-Tang movie or something like that. And they were doing interviews with some of the cast. And the guy who auditioned for ODB, they had him do a callback for Raekwon's character. And the dude who auditioned for Raekwon's character, they did a callback for him to do ODB. And I thought that was interesting because they played them roles to the T. And so, but I was glad that they did do a callback and still put them in the movie, in the show. And so, but I thought that was interesting because they were playing them characters. But I'm picking at random. Oh my Lord, Acai Sky. So, oh man, people dropping again. I don't know if YouTube is still. Good grief, Charlie Brown. But I thought that was just really interesting. But they did that. So we'll see what's happening with the numbers. And I'm not seeing any new comments, and so like I really don't know. You think it's a Thursday night special. And this is one thing with doing videos, like I can still just do it and then but I would have to edit. And so, but lately I've been like, these live streams, lots of blursh, lots of blursh. This side looks darker, but to me this side always looks darker. And maybe because it's a kitchen light over there and there's no light over there. Thank you, Alicia. I am sweating, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna turn my little fan on. Blursh. Y'all, goodness gracious, I'm sweating. The hell? Fire opal. Yes, you can. And I'm goofy anyway. I laugh at a lot of stuff. And then sometimes I'll be like, thank you. Sometimes I'll be like, was that supposed to be funny? Because I'll be laughing. Then I'll be like, oh, maybe they were like, that wasn't supposed to be. Thank you. That was fire opal. We're going to take, I feel like I'm in slow motion. Which is sometimes, the migraine med makes me loopy. And so I probably should sip some Mountain Dew. I didn't drink any earlier because sometimes it makes me jittery and I'm not able to even like do my brows because my hands keep shaking. This is Luminous Light from Hourglass. Y'all, my face is sweating. Like, what the hell? Whew. I hate the way this fan sounds when I watch back my videos and live streams because to me it sounds like a high pitch sound in the background and it irritates me. Thank you, Denessa. So we're going to spray the face. Hopefully that'll control. some of the, I think I put foundation on my nose this time because I realized I had been missing here. So when I would dab, it would like pull the powder off, which I was thinking it was pulling off the foundation, but it wasn't because it wasn't foundation there. So, all right, we're going to get into these looks. Let me prime the eye. Whew. So if y'all are on Instagram, I will be posting the same stuff I post over here. So I'm not going to say make sure you follow me there because it'll be the same content. But might be a little different, but yeah, I don't recreate wheels. I try not to. So oh, I forgot to say what prompted me, well, what reminded me of what Grace has said in her live, because I did a members only video that was scheduled for May 2nd. It has 0 views. And so I'm thinking just to turn into a regular video, so at least somebody will get to see it. So I was just like, oh wow. I just noticed it today when I was plugging in my Instagram link back over there. So yeah, that's what I was thinking to do. Because I'm like, wow, today is what, the 20th? So it's been there for 18 days. And none of the members watched it. And it was just a haul video, that Timu stuff. That came in handy. But so I might just turn that to a regular video. Excuse me, WIE. What is that, Annabelle? What are you, is your, I'm gonna ask you this and you don't have to answer because it's a little personal. Is your name Annabelle or is it a nod to the Annabelle movies, which I did like, by the way? And you don't have to answer because that's personal. Because some people here do use their real name and some people don't. So you do not feel obligated to answer. Weird, I don't remember seeing members only video. My notification are absolutely trash lately. That was posted on May 2nd, so it's been so it's been there. But I'll switch it if I remember, like after this and after I lay down, because I need to, what am I looking for? Groundwork Paint Pot. So we're going to put this on, and then we're going to jump into these palettes. I should have left them open, so while I was doing stuff, I can be looking at it to see what we're going to do with it. But of course, I didn't do that. I did 2 green looks already. So I think, well, maybe we still will incorporate a green. But I do like, excuse me, the depth of some of the shades in Circo Loco. All right, so now we're ready to get into these palettes. All right, so we're going to open both of these. I'll just call out the names, and again, I'll show you what they look like before we do jump in. I have no idea what we're going to do. Or maybe we'll do blue and reds, I don't know, or purples. So this is Petalmorphosis, and this is Circo Loco from Natasha Denona. And we're pairing these together. So this is what they look like together. I'm thinking we might go with the purples. Oh, no. I don't know. I feel like I had a question for the members. I'm thinking for June, well, in the members live on Saturday, I did say I was going to be switching. Hi, Muhammad. Hello. I can't see what that says. It looks like Aaliyah, but I'm not sure. Hey, Tanya. That I was going to be, that I had another members live scheduled for this month, and I don't. But we are going to move our members lives to one of our Thursday lives. We're going to go into, I use the same friggin' shades for the same friggin' thing. We're going to use iridescent. Actually, we're going to take Divine Dawn because I feel like we haven't used that much. Yeah, the same thing that happened the other day. And I just remembered something that Dawn has said before, that I forget who it was, but she said they would do a poll, and that would bring YouTube back to its senses during their live streams. But if it's kicking people out, Like how? I don't know. I don't know. So part of me is hoping I feel okay to do a video tomorrow. If not, we will be here. Well, I'll be here live and you can just catch the replay. Now we're going to take from, we're going to take aerialist because that has like a purplish undertone versus snow cone. It has like a golden undertone. So we're going to put this next to here. Oh, that looks nice together. Ooh, ooh. Y'all, I love Circo Loco. And in my notes, I do have like what number look it is for using that palette. And I'm sure we're in the double digits. Oh, look at that, y'all. Snow cone is nice. And I am in the double digits with, oh shit. This is snow cone. This is aerialist. Fuck. I done messed up already. So what we're going to do, we're going to put, hi Nora, we're going to put snow cone over here, and then we're going to come back and put aerialist back on top, and then put aerialist back on top over here. I'm like, this don't look the same. This is, what blush is this? This is Acai Sky from House Labs. Yeah, it's very, very bold. It's very bold. It's described as a berry red. So we are going to, starting in June, one of our Thursday lives will be a members only. You're welcome. And so now we're going to go back into aerialist because I did want that purple hue, even though this looks really good too. So this is aerialist. Because it seems more of you are available Thursdays to be here than Saturdays, and also, yeah, just because of that. Well, it's other reasons, but I don't want to. I'm being nice today. I'm being nice. And so now what we're going to take, I am excited about this. Now we're going to take Cosmic Fantasies? Question mark? Oh yeah, we're going to take Cosmic Fantasies because then we're going to put Razzle Dazzle next to this. Oh my goodness, y'all. I think I'm in the 20s for looks with the Circo Loco palette. This is my second time having Circo Loco. And I foresee it always being in my collection. I do also have one in my professional kit. Because if somebody wants color, bold color, I'm like, okay, I got you. And I like that it has, I'm middle age. I'm over half a century old. Seriously. I am quitting. And so that's what we have so far. This is cute. Now we're going to take Razzle Dazzle from Circo Loco. And oh man, look at that. Didn't I say we were going to go into the purples? We're going to put a purple for our outer corner. Oh. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think I need to lay down after this. I was really hungry yesterday too, and maybe because the day before, y'all, I had, oh my gosh, I was non-functional. And so I didn't eat like all day. I didn't eat all friggin' day. And yesterday I was hungry like all day. So I don't know, my system was like, yeah, we missed nutrients or something. But I felt good that I actually had an appetite. Because when I don't feel well, you know, I really don't have an appetite. She's back on, yeah, we lowered it back. Y'all put something in the atmosphere. Because that was just the weirdest friggin' thing. And so I don't know if it's just them switching to an extra authentication thing or not. There's another website that does that. The VA hospital definitely does that. Now we're going to take ACT, which is also a shimmer. So we have all shimmers right now. ACT is, well, you'll see the color, y'all. This color. Oh, I do now. Thank you for visiting us over here. No, I didn't know that till you said it. I don't know where people are from. I thought we wouldn't get you, Yahoo, YouTube, I guess you're saying. Yeah, I ended it and just restarted another one. I had to do that Saturday in the members only live. But yeah, thank you for finding me again, Fatty Cat. I still get so excited when I see you in here. Like seriously. But yeah, so I came right back and yeah. YouTube takes its time notifying people, but it's quick to be acting up. Trying to get the shapes somewhat the same. Oh, Fatty Cat says she adores all of us. We adore you too. Like, yeah, we are a safe space. We are a friendly bunch. But when we need to handle business, we handle business, right, Janessa? Oh goodness. So I think we're pretty much gonna leave this like I love this color contrast. So one of our Thursday lives, since we do them now every Monday and Thursday, one, maybe two, but we'll start out saying just one will be a members only. If I have extra content or something to put out for the members, then it'll be two, because it's just not working out well for Saturday lives. But, and I appreciate those of you who do show up. I really do. I am like sweating like right around this area. Ready for duty. I appreciate that. So oh my gosh, that sweat is beating. Let me turn my fan to face me. But I didn't have it facing me because I didn't want it to make my eyes water. So I had it blowing that way. Now it's blowing this way. Good grief. So all of these are shimmers, y'all. Who in here never does an all shimmer look? Because some people, I've heard some people say, not in here, but I've heard some people say they always have to have a matte, for transition or, whatever. And some people say they always have to have a shimmer on the lid. So some people have never done all shimmer looks, and some people have never done, hey Sarah, and some people have never done an all matte look. Like, do y'all do all matte looks sometimes and other times all shimmer looks, or do you always have to have like both? And there is no wrong answer. It's just a preference thing. No wrong answer. I've done them, but I prefer a mix. But if a shimmer is deep enough, I can get the look I'm wanting for. I need that depth. Yeah, like this one. This shade, that's this. And I'm just like, whoo, like it just does it for me. I forgot to do inner rims and lower lash lines. Let me just grab two random ones. Okay. I'm with full of white. I haven't done this in a long time. So let me do my inner rims and brows. Okay, Jalissa, before I forget, because I do want to blend out the upper line of the lid shades. This will be a pretty quick live, because right for this one we're at 23 minutes. The other one might have been what, 10. So we're putting this, then excuse me if this freaks you out, me putting this on my waterline, because I know it looks, some people are just like, oh my gosh, how are you that close? You've done all shimmer before, says Sarah, but usually mix it up, yeah. And I usually do, like for some reason today, I was just like, because this is so dark, like it doesn't look like a shimmer, but y'all, I miss this palette, because I'm looking at how these colors are blending. And even topping, mixing Snow Cone and Ariel is, that transitioned us over into the red. But I definitely wanted to do the purples. I didn't want to do green again, because I did 2 green looks with Petalmorphosis plus whatever else we used for that video. One was my Lethal 669 dupe and the Mission Triple X inspired palette. That was one green look. I forget what the other palette we used for the other green look, so I didn't want to do another all green look. Y'all, this white on the lower lash line is going to be bold. I am sweating. Oh my gosh. So, and I gotta remember to take pictures after this too. I never even used it, y'all. This is how it looks when you buy it. Oh gosh. But you know what? This being Circo Loco, which means crazy circus. You know what too, y'all? I think I'm gonna put a white for upper lash line, even though that will blend in with this, but it will. You go bold or go bold. It might blend in with the first half of my lid, but for the second half of the lid, it'll definitely show up. So maybe I'll do that. Or I can just do two different colors for upper lash line liner. Yeah, go bold or go bold. This line is janky, but we're going to cover it with shadows, so that is okay. Thank y'all for being here. Let me ask y'all this question. Another question, I should say. Do you prefer lives where makeup looks are being done with a different topic? Or do y'all just like lives with looks and just talk about makeup? Because I've seen people do both. Lorah usually has a topic, and so makeup is just something to do while she's talking about what she's talking about. And then other people, their lives, it is just all about the makeup. So like, which do y'all prefer? You like it either way, says Tanya. And I don't keep up with too much of like what's going on in this social media world. And so that's one thing. I have been following here and there, either, says Janet, the Sean trial, and also of course the political stuff, but it's like I don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean? And so, and it is just easier for me to talk about makeup because that's what we're doing and I love it. So what are we going to do for lower lash line? Do we want to do two different colors on our lower lash line? And sometimes I do try and think of a topic to talk about, but then when I get here, I'm just like, makeup. Oh man. So what we're going to do, we're going to take Astral Eden Envy, which I feel like we've been putting on lower lash line a lot. And that shade is this one. So we're going to put this on first half of lower lash line. And for Circo Loco, we're going to take Grin. I love Grin. We're going to put this on, excuse me for that glare, the second half of lower lash line, this shade. I love that shade. Oh my gosh, I love that palette. I love that palette. I love Circo Loco, and Sarah says either. This is first half. This is Astro. Okay, Janessa. This is Astro Eden Envy. We have a treat coming up for y'all later this week. Me and the other two musketeers. Sweat is beating up on my nose. Yeah, we got something coming up for y'all later this week. And I it's probably not even a secret because y'all know we collab quite frequently throughout the year. But what I love about collabing with Grace, Blvd 87, make sure you check out her channel. And with Janessa J Champagne, make sure you do check out her channel. Is all three of us are different complexions and all three of us have different styles. And so even though like we all like bold, you know, not the typical, you know, monochromatic type YouTube looks, even though we don't do those type of looks on a regular basis, well, I'll say for me on a regular basis, we all love color. And so that's what I like about, like when we have, like if we all have the same palette and we collab using that palette, you're going to see like three very different looks on three different complexions. And I love that. And I forget what video we did that before. No, not for Pride. Janessa and I are going to do a Pride collab this year. We haven't worked out the details yet, but we know that we're doing it. Yeah, three different aesthetics from three people who love color. So you're not going to get three monochromatic, they're not their natural makeup looks. And so I forget what collab we did where I was like, this is really nice. So you get the three, you get excuse me, I'm excited. Like Tanya just said, you know, three different aesthetics, three different complexions. And I think for me, and what made me excited about it was it gave a lot of options. Like whoever was watching, you have options on how to do a colorful look regardless of your complexion in that one palette. And I really love that. Is it challenging for you three to do a really basic look? It it's not challenging for me to do a basic look. Um, and I think I did a couple for Petalmorphosis. It was just basic monochromatic green, but it was very pretty. But I also don't think a lot of people would do an all green look with Petalmorphosis. And so even saying for me that was like a basic look, I haven't seen any looks like that. And I know people go more bold than me. They do all the arts and different stuff when they do their looks. But my objective is to do colorful looks, to do bold looks, but to still have it where somebody's not like, oh, I would never, ever, ever, ever in hell do that type of look. So just to have something that is different, but not too uncomfortable. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And so that's always my goal, is to do something different that may, with the hope of inspiring someone to do something different than the YouTube norm. So this brush has no shadow on it, wearable but bold. And you know me, if I wear it, it's wearable. And it took me a long time to understand what people meant when they would say wearable. And to me, what that means is easily acceptable. Hey, Dawn. Easily acceptable. Because I used to wear looks like this to work. I used to wear bold looks when I was working, and some people say, oh, this is work appropriate. I'm like, nobody never told me don't wear, bold eyeshadow when I went to work. If anything, they were like, oh, your makeup is nice. I like your eyeshadow look. And so, but it took me a long time to understand like what that actually meant. Because I'm like, what do you mean wearable? If you wear it, it's wearable. Yo, this bag under here is here for the party. Like, damn. Yeah, so I'm just like, if you wear it, it's wearable. And so my interpretation of that is them saying it's safe and it's comfortable. And the thing with basic monochromatic looks is they are very easy because they're all in the same color family. It's going to look right. And you don't have to think too much of what to do. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I understand it. But sometimes I do wish that people would just come out of their comfort zone and do different things. But it's just a preference thing. I respect Morgan Turner. She's like, this is a basic palette, but I'm basic and I love it. And my thing is, whatever your aesthetic is, just own it. Just own it. Just rock it. Excuse me. And I appreciate that she's like, I'm basic. I love this palette. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this palette. And so just own it and not feel like, you have to have a reason or an excuse or it's not wearable or whatever. If that's your style, that's your style. Just own it and rock it. That's one of the things I really respect about her is she's upfront with what she wants. I miss somebody. Hi, Leah. Lay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you Jay. Hi, Jay. I apologize for mispronouncing. Speaking of basic, you want the new segment? Dawn, of course you do. Make sure you use my link. Love the look so far. I can't remember doing an all shimmer look in the last year. Yeah, this is all shimmers. Even the lower lash line, all shimmers. Y'all, this gold I got fallout from the gold, but it's traveling. Now I don't want to mess with it too much because, and I'm sweating. Do I have a fever? Like, this is just like, what the hell? I did pull off a little foundation right there. And so, do I want to do a brow art shade? Because I'm going to do a brow art shade because that's going to be a shimmer as well. Yeah, so this is an all shimmer look. And yeah, so my thing is just rock whatever you want to rock. I'm liking how this blends too. I like how Razzle Dazzle. Well, actually we have Cosmic Fantasies right here. And then Razzle Dazzle here. Cosmic Fantasies and Razzle Dazzle. I like how those two play together. So it's a subtle difference. So it's like a gradient. Thank you, Jay. So for Petalmorphosis, we used 1, 2, 3 shades. Circo Loco, we used 1, 2, because we accidentally mixed them. 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go back to Petalmorphosis, and we're going to take Astro Iridescent Iris, and we're going to just put this right here. That's all, just right here. Oh, You know what? This shade to me looks like, ugh. But when I put it on, I'm like, ooh. Well, y'all saw my reaction. Yo, who saw my video with them damn storage containers? Or did I ask that in the first part before we had to leave and come back? I was like, what the hell? So I did wash them all. Looking at comments. You digging the silver man? Thank you. Tarte just relaunched the Tarte. Use my link, Tanya. You're hardcore basic 85% of the time. I'm not convinced, Dawn. I need to see you do some looks in the video. Yeah. So let me see. Tanya, I'll try to find a pic and put it on my post tab. I did a brown look that I thought was really cute and wore a big chocolate beehive wig. And I know you do not like brown, Janessa. She's like, that is basic Becky. Alexandra loves. I missed a lot of comments. Love shimmers and metallics. You like cool browns. All right, here's something I ain't say to nobody because I feel embarrassed about it. Part of me is like, do I want to get that palette? I haven't even told my ride or dies, my other two musketeers, because I feel embarrassed. And I'm thinking, like, if I could get this, knowing this ain't my vibe, like, why not get Spectrum? But I really feel like, I tell you this, if it went on sale for half off, yeah, the Sigma one, if it went for half off, I would buy it. Because that would be good for my kit, number one. But Sigma only has a 12-month PAO, though. That's the thing. But what I think about, though, is Biba. I did put it back in its original state. I don't plan on getting it, but then I didn't plan on getting Bloom either. So, yeah. If it goes on sale like half off, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Because I thought about this palette. This has a whole lot more versatility than that Spectrum palette. I will say for the Spectrum palette, it does have something for everybody, for every complexion. It is very inclusive. But I'm just like, because this can be all inclusive. Well, it could be. But I am so happy with Biba, though. This is my second time having Biba as well. And so I feel like if I were going to put a neutral palette in my kit, it would be this. Because Natasha has a 24-month PAO, which means I can keep it for a long time. Because, y'all, listen, I'm not trying to be buying new palettes every year. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I mean, if I get that busy where I'm using up stuff, but who uses up a whole friggin' eyeshadow palette? You know what I'm saying? And so Biba does really satisfy me. But part of me is curious. But what keeps me away from it is that damn mermaid palette. That was straight trash. I really like Untamed. I really like minus the two duds in the warm neutrals from Sigma that Jennifer sent me. And so, like, I'm hit or miss. And Mermaid was the last one I got. And that was just straight trash. And so part of me is like, do I even want to take that freaking chance? Like, I don't know. So these are our palettes. The eyeshadows are done. I just love that pop. And you know what? It pulls purple, which is great because it plays off of this. So I know initially I said white. But with this gold on the lower lash line, I don't know. But, yeah, so I don't know. To be honest, I'm thinking of getting a brown palette from Clarity if the 40% off sale is still going. That's a good deal. Probably be a 4th of July sale on Father's Day. You get Biba over Spectrum. Use my code and my link. Y'all have a lot of information down below. For those who are here, I'm in the live who don't normally watch my videos. There's always a lot of links down below. The majority of them are affiliated. I keep palettes way longer than expiration date. The Sigma really expire. For my personal use, I do keep palettes longer. I keep them until they start to irritate my lids. But for professional makeup artists, we are supposed to get rid of stuff when it says. And so if it has a 12-month PAO, we're supposed to ditch it and trash it after 12 months. And I imagine some don't, but me being who I am, I really would ditch it because that's being ethical in my mind. But for me, I would continue using it. But in my kit, I wouldn't. And so you know. So, and a lot of stuff that's in my kit does have 24-month PAO, 30-month PAO, and so that stuff I can have, you know, 2 to almost 3 years, because I really don't want to buy stuff every year. I forget her name. I want to say Ivanka. I always say her name wrong. She's a professional makeup artist too, and she gets the Hourglass, the $90 palettes, and she uses them for her kit. And so she does get rid of it and buy the new one every year. But for a regular person, like that's a lot of money to spend every year just for the same type of product for another face palette. But you know, your usual, your nasty old palettes. I want to see in the video going. The Aston palette was one demographic only. No way I could have used that. Yeah, and so that's the thing with PAOs and why I mention that sometimes. And so, you know, in my kit, I would ditch it in 12 months. But if it was for me, I would keep it longer. So what are we thinking? Yeah, no judgment, Dawn. Thank you, Alexandria. So I was thinking the white, and part of me is still thinking the white, because that will pop against this golden shade. It'll blend in right here, though. What I could do. I'm trying to get her to do it, Sarah. Excuse me. What I could do, there's not a purple in here. What I could do is do a red here and do white out here. Do we want to do that, y'all? Ah, my shoulder just popped. Do we want to do that? Let me get another lethal brush. And I know they're over here. They hide from me. Maybe because I used to talk trash about them. Y'all, these stained horribly from these waterliners. And it's the weirdest thing because these are lethal brushes and this is a lethal palette. So I'm like, why is it staining like that? But then some of my Esom brushes, they're staining from some of the other eyeshadows I use. And it might be that they're just old brushes too. So maybe they, I don't know. So we're going to do red, the first half of the lower lash line. I know you're not on the lip yet, but can you do a gold lip? I don't have a gold lipstick, but I could top one of these shades on top of a lipstick. I could do that. I think that would be pretty. So we're going to, we use that one a lot. Nah, we're going to take Retro Rave. We're going to take this shade right here. And so let me mix that up with the water. Oh, I put too much water in it. And my palette's in the kitchen. Ugh. So what I'm going to do is tap the brush on here because I put too much water in it. So we're just doing that. Some makeup artists, who is that? Makeup by Mario, like he taps on the back of his hand. Y'all know I don't like makeup on my hands. But that's something that he does. And other people do too, I'm sure. But I just don't want to do that. All right. So I'm getting it where it's wet, but it's not runny. And so, excuse me as you can't see on this side. And whenever you do, start doing videos, we can collab. I had told, who else did I say that to? Oh, I said that to Tony, because we have a lot of the same Notoriously Morbid palettes. I went there too, 30-pan palettes, but I can't justify it right now, and the PAO was only 12 months. If it was 24 months, I definitely would get it now for my kit and decrease the size of my kit. Y'all, that, oh my goodness, that's pretty. Do I want to take this all the way over? Yeah, that's this one. This red, and this duo is called Retro Rave. Wow, when I get it just right with the perfect amount of water and dry it down some, because this is all the tapping I did on the palette because I had too much water in it. But wow, I'm thinking I'm gonna take it all the way across and then maybe do like a double wing with the white. Oh, you know what? I have that tool that Janessa sent me. All right, this is getting a little too dry. Okay, come on now. Come on now. I'm going to put some more water in it. This is nice. Oh my gosh. So it was definitely take all the way or do a bright orange. Yeah, we're all the way now. um, that is pretty. Sorry for yelling. I'm gonna turn this fan off. That really does irritate me. Like when I watch it, when I hear it in videos, I'm just like, ugh. All right. So I put a little bit more water on a brush, and it's too wet, and so I'm tapping it on my palette, tapping the brush on the palette. This is how it is too with the Mayron and the Graftopian water paints. It's a learning curve to how much water to use to get it to do what you want it to do. We're gonna put this over here. I just said Janessa gave you that tool and I didn't pick it up. Ooh. For the members that are in here, if there is a topic you would like for me to talk about in a live or as a live and not do makeup but just a commentary video, let me know and we will do that. I'm going to do another members only post for Shop My Stash, and so the members will shop my stash and tell me what to wear, or we can do that in a live stream, like do the whole process in a live stream, but then that would just make it long. Are they both straight? What? Wait a minute. What? All right, so we're going to need the white one. Ooh, this is nice. This is really nice. And I have the tool sitting right here. I am awful. So, you know what? I'm not going to take this brush. We're going to take an Esom brush because this has a straight edge. So if I just get it in the perfect place, it'll be straight. But knowing me, one side will be angled. Knowing me. So we're dipping it into the water and we're going to dip it into the liner. And this is too much. So I'm tapping it on the palette. Oh, goodness. Even though I only need it on the tip of the brush. This is a whole process, y'all. All right, so we're tapping straight in. Do I want to do above or below? We're going to do below. We're going to do above. Can I just put the brush straight? I am going to go back and even that out. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm like I got my elbow braced on the table. So now what I need to do, I need a really thin brush. So we're going to take the MAC 210, and while this is still wet, we're just going to even it out. That's what we're going to do. It's going to even out that color as much as possible without adding more color. Damn it. And I think I lost some of the red over it. No, you know what? I think I lost a little bit of the red over here. Oh, okay, I messed up the line, but I think we're doing okay. It's like a race car driver. With these different colors. So this is that, y'all. I'm glad we did that. I'm going to go back to Grin because I'm going to bring that out under here a little bit more. Do y'all go back and forth like this too when y'all do y'all makeup looks? Or like when you put something down, like that's it? Like you put it there like that, that's it. That's all. That's it. So we're going to bring this further out. So we're going to have a triple wing. So we got the green, the red, and the white. And if you want to count the shadow, that's 4 wings. I like this. I am really digging it. Oh, wow. I like that. I like it a lot. So this is our look, y'all. Petalmorphosis Plus series. I am easily distracted, so I went through my phone and found neutral looks that are now some of my favorite neutral looks posted on your post tab. Says Janessa. Okay, so Petalmorphosis, Pat McGrath Labs Petalmorphosis Mothership number 12 Plus series, and this one is with Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. So with these two palettes, that's how we came up with this all shimmer eyeshadow look. The only thing that's matte is the liners. So let me know what y'all think of this look. We're not going to do any long goodbyes. I need to figure out something quick for dinner, and I need to lay down and rest my eyes. You have to run, Fatty Cat. Okay, we'll see you next time. I'm happy I got a chance to spend time with you all. Wishing you all a wonderful rest of the evening. Thank you, Fatty Cat. Same to you. Thank you, Alexandria. So we'll be back here Thursday. It's going to be another Petalmorphosis Plus looks. I told y'all I got a lot more to do. We may be back tomorrow for a live. Instead of me just doing a video because this migraine thing. Oh, I forgot mascara. Shoot. I'm not even. I didn't. Damn it. We're not done. I didn't do a lip. Fuck. Y'all was gonna let me go with just this shitty beauty on my lips. Y'all was like, bye. I know, because I'm like, no longer buys. Oh, we forgot the lip. So what I'm thinking is a black lip and putting gold on it. Because I do think that would be pretty. And I forgot already who said that. Was that you, Alexandria, that said that? To do a gold lip? I am distracted by my eyelash. I didn't dip back into this mascara, so I'm trying to make it last. Which I could just double dip back in, but because I feel like I'm rushing now because I'm saying goodbye and then I'm like, okay, we ain't done. We are too mesmerized by the the eye look with black and gold. Okay, sorry, Alexandria. Who said? I don't remember. It was somebody else that was new here. Because there are some lives where like members can make requests, and that is one of the membership perks is that members can make a request. You think with Fatty Cat? But it sounded really good, so I was just like, ooh. So we're going to put on the MAC, or this one, since we're going to cover it anyway. Hey, Lock. We're going to do this one, even though I'm like y'all see my face. Like, because it's going to turn colors anyway when we put the gold on top. And I think we're going to use Grin, this outer corner shade. But you know what? No, let's use the one from Pat McGrath, because we use more Circo Loco shades than Petalmorphosis. This is a pretty color, but y'all see me right. That's what happens when I say I'm gonna do a black and I don't, because then I'm like, so this is the lip, and it is pretty, and I think it does go well with the eye look. My lips are not symmetrical. The top, I do go on my lip line. So if it's looking like my top lip is crooked, it is. And the bottom, I go on my lip line. So if the bottom is looking crooked, it's because it really is. I don't try too hard to get them even, because the more I try, like the worse it gets, because they're not even. For clients, I do put more effort into making it symmetrical. The same as with their brows, because nobody's brows is the same. Nobody's brows is the same. All right, we're going to take this brush that's stained. And we're going to go into Astro Eden Envy. Why do I feel like I put this on my lips before. This is making it grungy. I like it. Why is there this piece of... Is this lipstick bleeding? Look. Y'all look at this. What the hell happened? The hell? We're going to cover that up with shadow. This is nice. I don't know. Oh, that's grungy. I don't know if this would have showed up this color over the black. I feel like I need to belch. Yeah, I was. I get so excited with makeup. And I be hoping that other people get excited about their makeup too. I really do, because it should be fun. I could just do a two-tone look and leave it like this. And I see looks like that, but it's more for like editorial or, you know, runway or something. So what y'all say? I do like this like this. Like this like this. Y'all know what I mean. We're going to go ahead and do the bottom lip because I'm tripping. Okay. It is pretty though. I think since the yellow is opposite purple on the color wheel, it might go a bit gray, muddy, but it's funny grungy. Yeah, it's definitely like a grungy thing going on. And I'm here for it. You know I'm here for a grunge. There's a fine line between goth and grunge because it's changed over the years. Like if you look at the entire aesthetic, like clothing and everything, including makeup. Oh my gosh, I love this. Goth is more theatrical, more flashy, more flair, where grunge is just give me that basic dirt. And when I was reading up about it, it made sense to me because I know people who are goth, and they're in the alternative community as well, and they always wear like the ball gown type skirts. They just always wear certain things that's like really dressy, really fancy, and so I'm like, okay, that makes sense, and that's how I remember it, what it said, because I know people like that. I'm like, oh yeah. Or Viva You're Pretty, she does goth looks, and so it's just like, yeah. So some of my stuff, she was in one of my lives, and I asked her to, this, like, how would she describe the look? And she said glam goth is what she said. And I'm like, what? And that's what I titled it too, and I tagged her. But I don't know if this lip go with the look, but I'm loving this lip. So I know she's gone, but Fatty Cat, thank you. I really like this. And so this is our look, y'all. We finished everything, including mascara. I'm digging all the wings. I feel like a race car driver with like all the stripes over here. So we have gold, red, the white, and then the purple shadow. So I am really loving that. I love this little highlight right here in the center because it's like, okay, it ain't nothing there. And then when you turn, it's like, bam. It ain't nothing there. You turn, bam, it's there. I've been loving that lately. And so, but we may be back here. I'm thinking we will be back here tomorrow night because the way, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to sit here for an hour and do a look and then sit for 2 hours and edit or something. So yeah, we're going to go no longer buys, and we're really going to go this time. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being in the first one and then coming over here when we had those issues. And you all will see me here tomorrow night. We'll just say it right now. And if you're not able to make it, that is totally okay because YouTube automatically converts live streams into videos. And so you can always come back and just look at it later. And so thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to all the new people. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you. High five. And you all will see me soon. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the crazy troll nation way this fan irritates me. And yeah, so that'll be it. That is for what? Yeah, we're going to go because I don't know what I'm saying. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And you will see me tomorrow. Bye.